New York City just instilled this 25 mile an hour, otherwise they ticket you. Look at how many cars are passing me as I go 25 miles an hour. I mean, you want to talk about being uncomfortable. The law is 25 miles an hour. Now there's repercussions. Now, if you go over 25 miles an hour, it's a $50 ticket. It's a $30 service fee. And it's $150 if you miss one of the lights or if the light's mistimed. And this is me going 25 miles an hour. And look at how many people, when I follow and obey the law of the road, how many people are annoyed at me in my back mirror. Like, I mean, the traffic is piling up behind me. And next to me, like, even the mechanical trucks are going past me because they're all so impatient on the road. I mean, it's unbelievable when, like, in a large sociopathic or, like, I don't know, sociological study of humans in their human behavior in this day and age of 2022, I remember getting my driver's license, and the fact that I was in this vehicle that I had no, like, muscle memory with, and having to, like, proprioception my way to making sure the dimensions of the vehicle and the rules of the road were being upheld. I was staying between the lines. I mean, like, all the, like, a check and task list of things. And then all of a sudden you drive for so long and it becomes like autopilot, second nature, and you start to forget all of the book rules in the manual, and you start to not notice the street postings. And I mean, are there like these little things you could let slip or go? I mean, they do all over the place. It's somehow socially acceptable these days to not follow the rules. I don't know why. But again, this goes to larger, bigger issues. And what do you really want to enforce? How much resources do you really want to deploy? That kind of thing. And then relying on others in this socio or society project with your own life as you're on the road to obey as many traffic laws as possible, so this way, like, if I'm on the road with you and I have to share the road with you, that I get home safe. Wow, it's like this modern age, I really don't see like the lore of it. It's not enjoyable. It's like taking your life in your own hands every time you need to leave the house, and then going out and there not really being much to go out for. I mean, it's really not impressive. Not by any stretch of the imagination. But it's just, today, it's just interesting because now, if I don't, now, like, the penalties are coming down so hard. So if I don't want Lou and Linda to have tickets and my license to be in trouble, I now have to, in Queens anyway, and the city limits, go 25 miles an hour, like, strict. Otherwise, they send out these tickets, and then, obviously, I'd have to hear it from Lynn and Lou, which I don't want to, and I don't want to cause them to have to pay for things that are unnecessary. And so, but how many people, even with the threat and the actual induction of these heavy fines and penalties, how many people are still willing to go and not obey the 25 mile an hour? And in New York, kicker here, I'm sure anybody who moved out of New York, they're impatient. New Yorkers? No, come on. Yeah. Like, you're trying to do what's posted so you don't get penalized, and now all of a sudden you got the impatient New Yorker behind you. I mean, like, again, I don't know who dropped it to 25, like this absurd crawl. I mean, like, golf carts, I feel, go faster. It's so frustrating. But stuck in a catch-22, I guess. It's star 1978, star 8378, Nicole, Cattaruzza. It's Earth, Solar System, Milky Way, Universe, Galaxy is broken. It's Bayside Station, Bayside, New York, 11361.